Let me just quickly touch up on this one, and then we'll come back and talk about it. Is the FIFA rankings. The Super Eagles of Nigeria have moved 10 places. The good news is that Nigeria is back in the top 10 in Africa. We're number 7 now, joint 7th in Africa. Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Tunisia, Egypt, Algeria, Congo DR are ahead of us. Nigeria on the same level with Burkina Faso, 50th in the world, number 7 in Africa. All right, so that's good. For over a year, we've been out of the top 10, and we've been going down, but there's some resurgence for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. For Nigerian football, we are back in the top 50. We are back in the top 10 in Africa. All right, let's see what it looks like for the world. Argentina, number 1. Brazil really moving up. They've upstaged Germany as a number 2 now. The Germans have dropped to 3. Chile 4, Belgium 5, Colombia 6, France, Portugal, Uruguay, Spain in 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the top 10 in the world. And the target for Nigeria is to get back into this top 10. We've been there before, remember. 1994, we were in the top 5. Who says we can't get back there if we are consistent and we continue to do what we're doing on a consistent basis? We can get back into the top 10, and you know, anything is possible. All right, so that's for the rankings. I mean, the last couple of months have been very good. Very. We are. I'm trying to count: Mali, Luxembourg, Tanzania, Zambia, Algeria. 5 games now.
Unbeaten.
I mean, not unbeaten, winning streak.
It's good.
So it's expected that we'll move up at some point.
If we didn't move up, then I'll give up totally.
I know. I've seen, like, we have beaten Argentina before. Yeah. Argentina were in the top 10. We never moved anywhere. so when we move up, we celebrate it.
Yeah, I'll have given up totally. Not that I agree with the rankings anyway. But it's good. It's good. You know, things like this make you happy. It boosts morale, and that's good. Like I said yesterday, I don't know. You just have that feeling. A lot has changed in the Super Eagles camp, and these are good moments for us. And you took it very far by saying that we've been in the top 10 before and we can do it again. I mean, and that sums up the feeling everywhere. People just feel that we have a bunch of young lads who are ready to give it all for Nigeria. And some of the things that have happened to us in the past, it looks as if we have learnt from it. And on the back of beating Zambia, beating Algeria, I mean, nobody can argue with Nigeria's position at this point. But I just hope that we're going to be able to keep the momentum going. I agree with a lot of people that are saying, I wish that the qualifiers are not just next year, that's just a few months time. Probably would have beaten everybody. But it
doesn't matter. We'll get better by the time we are playing next year as well. We'll keep the momentum going and get better. But Wale, it sometimes you can. I mean, Yemi uses this a lot. Sometimes you can jump up.
Yeah.
When you jump up, you come down.
Yeah.
But when you climb up, then you can stay up. It's a lot easier to sometimes get up, but stay up. It's a tough task.
It's just the mystery.
A few months ago, Cape Verde were celebrated as number 1 in Africa.
Yeah,
they're way behind us now. They jumped up and they have crashed. They've crashed down. Ghana are behind us now. I mean, so these things can just.
It's the mystery of the ranking. Sometimes you can explain it. Sometimes you can't explain it.
But for Ghana, the last 4 or 5 games. Yeah. I counted our last 4 or 5 games. We've been winning all.
Yes.
For Ghana, the story has been opposite.
I agree with you.
They've not beaten Rwanda at home. They've not beaten Uganda. They've lost to Russia. They lost to Egypt.
I remember when we suffered a lull in form and our rankings dipped. I think I was here and I talked about the fact that it's a reflection of our football. Right now, let's also now come back
and say it again.
And say that the ranking is also a reflection of our football right now. Because we are on the up. General has come back and turned a lot of things around, and we are improving, and the rankings are also an avenue to show for it. So who knows? But I just hope that we don't get hurt by our absence from the Nations Cup. Very important. But I think the Nations Cup, what will do a whole lot of favor is the teams above us in rankings, if they do well, I mean the big teams, Senegal, Egypt, if they live up to the billing of the Nations Cup, then they can protect us. But if the minnows,
pull 1 or 2 scarps in the Nations Cup,
it drags us down.
it might just see us being dragged down in the turn of the new year.
All right, that's the rankings. Let's enjoy the moment. And more importantly, for me, not so much about the rankings, it's about the team. We have to get that team to keep getting better. That team must continue to get better and better. That's the way to go. Not just because of the rankings, because we need to be at the World Cup, and then we need to put smiles on the faces of Nigerians. That's the story.